afternoon, you all the honorable dignitaries present here from government and corporate sector. Uh, it's really a blessing here to be in Lucknow with you all the honorary dignitaries present on stage. Uh, I just mentioned to one of my friends that I'm in Lucknow today, and he sent me a beautiful message in reply. He said, कशिश अजब है लखनऊ की जो सब कुछ भुला देती है ये लखनऊ है जनाब यहाँ की हवा भी तहजीब सिखा देती है. So such a beautiful Lucknow, and it's fantastic to be with you all. Smart city, in our opinion, which I will quickly jump on to look in the interest of time, I feel it's a great journey, and a lot of corporates like us are more than willing to continuously contribute to this great mission. I have encapsulated some of the key points. I really loved it, the way government has set all the objectives of this great journey called Smart City. It's never an end. It's a never-ending journey. You can just think of becoming smarter, smarter, and more smarter. So it's a never-ending journey. We are maybe at a very, very initial point, and as I progress in my presentation, I'll show you, what and all we can do together. It really said that government is planning to make things citizen-friendly. So citizens are the core or the basic beneficiaries of all smart city projects. It has to be cost-effective. It has to bring that transparency in overall delivery of the system, overall delivery of the governance. I really appreciate all the core infrastructure elements which government has identified. You can see it as part of my presentation, and government is currently focusing on safety, transport, governance, water, energy, and environment. Really all the critical modules which we can start the smart city journey with. So depending on the importance, of course we see that street lighting might be one of the module which as a smart city project is starting somewhere. As Netmagic, we are contributing to all these modules at an individual level, also at a very, very broader level. We are willing to contribute and already contributing. As I forward in my presentation, I will show you how we are contributing and what will be the vision of the smart city 3.0, 4.0, or 5.0, how it will become a critical element of each and everything that we are doing in our cities, how we are connecting in our cities. We as Netmagic, we have a plethora of services from data center and cloud services technology, which we are actually delivering for all the smart modules for the smart city. When we look at smart city, soon you will see that all these individual modules, right from a digital city module or an enterprise portal for the entire city or any e-governance service, all of them will be using a cloud database, a cloud data center, and also an analytics tool to tell you that how should you forecast or how should you plan for your city in the next stage. And that's where you will see that all the city's data is getting stored in cloud. And cloud and data center will become brains of the city when each and every information of the city is stored and where you are taking the decision for the next phase of the city. So that's where we come into picture as cloud and data center provider for all these smart city services. Currently, we are already contributing to many missions, in many public missions in India, starting with Man Ki Baat from our Honorable Prime Minister. We are also contributing to Swachh Bharat mission, and we have a project live of the smart toilets with the Swachh Bharat mission. In the public mission sector, we also hosted Satyamev Jayate, and it really saw a tremendous response from people. You won't believe that the number of hits was 100 times more than what even the broadcasting team thought of. So that is the power of citizens participating in any event. We are also hosting MSRTC from the transport sector, and this is DG Thane. Entire corporation, where all services from the municipal corporation are being provided. They are hosted with us in our cloud. The beauty of delivering it from a cloud, it is totally secured. Just to tell you an idea of municipal corporation or in any other data center, you know that there are so many disruptions in a particular city. Hosting it in a cloud, firstly, nobody will know where it is hosted. Secondly, if you visit the data centers or the kind of global practices that we follow, we maintain 7 layers of physical security itself. So before reaching your brain, which is the critical component, so you already know that even when you're riding a bike, the first thing you want to save is your head, right? You to put so much emphasis on putting the helmets, and that's where cloud and data center will become one of the components which should be most secured in the smart city mission. And that's where, thanks to the Thane Municipal Corporation, they started with DG Thane hosting everything in cloud with us, and they are already giving all the community benefits and e-governance through DG Thane with us. Swachh Bharat Mission, another example which I want to bring before you, the smart toilets. So the beauty of the governance is the users can immediately send their feedback, whether their toilet, they found it clean, were they satisfied with the toilet, and it directly goes to the managing for the smart toilet are being fulfilled or not. They can actually get into nitty-gritties of in which area the toilets are clean up, in which area they are not finding it up to the mark. So that's how the Swachh Bharat mission also we are on. Think of becoming smarter city 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. They will realize the great importance of having data center, cloud, and the data itself, right? Here is an example. Think about smart healthcare. If you think about smart healthcare, about all your citizens, you will want to store all their data of individual patients in a place which will be accessed by all the pharmacies, right? Even pharmacies will be uploading the data, so they can see the history of a patient, and they can also upload the latest health result of that patient. All the clinics will be doing this, hospitals will be doing this. They can get all the international expert. We recently heard about telemedicine, right? So they can get all the experts. Again, if they have the city cloud, even the experts can prepare their case study even before engaging with you online, right? All patients will get all the services through the city cloud. All the emergency services will also be available in city cloud. Assume that there is some catastrophe and you are facing some particular virus in your city. You can immediately check if cities across the pharmacy have got the right medicine or not. And you can check it if you have a common portal where all data is being gathered. You can immediately check if that particular medicine is available in the city right now or not, and you can immediately call for it, right? So that's where the city cloud will become the brain of the entire smart city project. So I just gave you an example of a smart healthcare where all services, right from ambulance to pharmacies to clinic to international assistance to the patient information or to the emergency services, will be coming through a city cloud, and that will become your core infrastructure element, and that will become actually the backbone of entire project, right? So that's how, but when cloud and data centers are so important, I must appreciate that government is taking enough care to make sure that cloud and data centers are audited and authorized to do this. Even we as Netmagic were audited by government, and they did empanel us on both DIT as well as NIC, and we are empaneled there. We crossed, cleared all the audit and compliance processes. Here I must add that not only we are clearing the audit and compliances, we are continuously bringing global data center practices. As Netmagic, which we are the largest data center in India, but as NTT Communication, which is our parent company, we are #1 data center provider across the globe, and we are having a constant innovation in data center practices itself. Right from it includes any disaster recovery, it includes all the cloud services being delivered out of the data center. It also includes all the managed security services being delivered from us. We have got a company itself which delivers only the security related services, because the growing importance of security in the IT world. This is how Ministry of Electronics has actually certified us on delivering different cloud services. This is one of the key things we would like to contribute to smart city missions, that we as an Indian provider, we really bring a plethora of services. right from physical setup to private setup to public setup, public cloud setup, or a hybrid cloud setup, which is the new trend. And we bring all these latest technologies under one roof from Netmagic data centers. We are certified and audited for public cloud, for virtual private cloud, and also for government community cloud, right? Again, I do urge it on multiple platforms wherever I participated in smart city forums, that when you are, deciding your vision about smart cities, it is very important that you think beyond boundaries. I always urge them that you should not be thinking of having a data center in your vicinity, because although you will love that your data center should be, within your reach, but understand that it is very important to keep data center out of your reach as well. So when you keep data centers across India, the latencies have come down drastically. A lot of people give an argument that if it is far away, you will face a lot of latency. No, that's not true. Across data center, the latency have come down to less than 3 milliseconds at places, right? And 3 milliseconds, you will not even know, and it is continuously coming down. So you should think of hosting your data center in any place where you have got multiple internet connectivities, you have got multiple power feeds. To give you an example, that even maintaining power of a data center is a very serious business. There were Mumbai floods, you were aware. There was a Chennai flood, you might be aware. We were not even down for 1 minute because we have 4 to 5 levels of power supply prepared with us. Not only we have multiple power feeds, we have UPS. Beyond that, we keep our gensets, we keep the diesel ready for running it for weeks altogether, right? So even running power, so that's what I meant, that cloud and data center is a very serious business. When it becomes the brain of the smart city mission, you should think it very seriously, beyond boundaries. And of course, people like us are really more than willing to contribute with a plethora of services, right from network to infrastructure application to managed services, and actually to own all the compliances that government is thinking of and taking it to the next step forward, right? In the interest of time, I should just tell you that we have got presence in all the metro locations right now, and we have already partnered with all the leading names from the corporate world and as well as from the public sector. We are working and continuously contributing to this great initiative of smart cities. We really feel that cloud and data center will become a key component going forward in the smart city vision. And we have, with all the dignitaries present here, it's my urge that when designing or thinking of a smart city, you should think broad and think bigger, because it is a process and it will continue, and people like us are really more than willing to contribute to that. Bringing that to my final note, it was again pleasure being here with so many people, and wherever we go, we see that people have got a strong willingness to this journey for the smart city, and it's really great to be with so many smart listeners who are willing to share and exchange their smart city vision. Thank you very much for inviting us here. Thanks to Elets Media. Thank you.